Well, we did see Aturatu, of course, out on the ice this morning. You mentioned that kind of yesterday, but what about his skill set? I mean, he's been on quite a run, and Abbotsford brought him up here.
Yeah, I think it was a perfect thing for him to go on for a couple weeks. He's really did a nice job offensively down there. So, I think him being up early, now he goes down and he comes back up. I think the game will be a little slower for him in the sense with his mind. So, and I think that philosophy, I like that philosophy Patrick likes doing, getting guys up here, giving them a taste, going back and then coming up. I think it's a good recipe for success sometimes. So, I'm anxious to see how he plays.
Have you also set a focus kind of heading into tonight's game with the things that you do want to see cleaned up?
Yeah, I think we all talk about odd man rushes. I mean, it's something we have to clean up. I don't care who you play. Ducks have some guys that can score off the rush. So every night if you give a lot of odd man rushes, you're flirting with disaster. So I think that's something that we've really going to have to concentrate tonight.
Do you think how much of a benefit is it to have players like Baines and Ratu who can go back and forth so that they get some playing time here and they maybe get more there, and then you have the option to bring them back again?
Yeah, I think I'm a fan of it, to be honest with you. If you're trying to find consistency in some young guys, I think it's okay to do that. I think it's okay to give them chunks at certain levels. And hopefully they grab a hold of it. But even if not, they get a taste and they know what they have to do next time they come up. So I am a fan of it.
That said, how much opportunity is there right now for Ratu? If it seems like if Suter plays well at wing and you want to keep that line together, there's a real opportunity for him to stick for a while.
Yeah, you always want your center position to be it's usually the most teams win the strong position up the middle. And if Rats can, lock down that position for us, that's a big, it's a big plus for us. And like I said, Puce, you can play him everywhere, but I still think sometimes in a game I will put him at center. I need him there, and I've done that in the past. So it's good to have that kind of luxury of having a center that can play wing.
Is he a mold that you don't have anywhere else at center, like that type of center potentially?
Well, if I had to, Mills, he can play wing, and I know Petey, so I call it the hybrid. Obviously, they're great centermen. So, but yeah, Puce. That's why I think we signed him, because he's a hybrid. And
no, sorry, I'm talking about Ratu.
Yeah.
Does he have certain traits that maybe you don't have in some of the other guys?
Well, I think Rats he's obviously a hard worker, but he's hard on the puck. He can be a nasty guy out there. I think that if we can get him to have that identity, hard to play against, good draw man. I think he's 60-something% down the minors, and if he can play that role, I mean that's a big role to have.
Will Lankinen start?
Lankinen start. Yes.
And any update on Derek Fulbert?
Derek is being evaluated today. They evaluated him yesterday. He has to go to get evaluated again today.
What about Dakota?
It's a scheduled day off. He's been going pretty hard, so we had a scheduled day off for him.
Do you think he might be an option for Thursday?
You know what? I don't want to commit to it, but there is a possibility. Yes.
The plan is he'll practice tomorrow with the group.
That's the plan. But I still got to talk to him. Like I said, I'd like to at least talk. I don't like doing it the day before a game. So we'll see with the conversation I have with him here tonight, and we'll go from there.
At this stage of the year, with your schedule being what it has been, how comfortable are you leaning as heavily as you have on Lankinen, and perhaps continuing so for the next little while?
Well, yeah, with the schedule the way it's been, it's easier for a coach if you have a hot goalie to play him. But saying that, I still believe in CLFs. We're not giving up on him. I think, there's a lot of stuff there to like about him, and, can't sit on the sidelines too long. But, yeah, Lanks is, how do you not play the kid? The guy's on a roll.
How'd it feel to just get that monkey off your back?
Donato and Bedard were there as well.
What's going on with the power play?
What's going on with it? What's the difference?
DeBrusk, I know he hadn't scored yet. But just how is he even fitting into this team? I know
Cable boy. What have you done to my little cable boy?
Tomas!
generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.